Welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm done. And look at this. This is the daily event from yesterday. And who's on top? I'm in good company. Vagar, 866, Sai, they're all very, very, very strong players. I'm not, but I played Burn, so... but I'm not gonna do that now. I've written an article as well. It's going up on... it's going up on MagicGatheringStrat very soon. I'm about to play a limited tournament. What the hell is that? Magic Online's Festival of Old Limited Sealed. The Festival of Old Limited Seal. Ten assorted Phantom Booster. What? What the fuck? This sounds super fun. How much does it cost? 6 event tickets. That wasn't too bad. Wow, 10 random Phantom booster packs. I have to play this. I might even skip the daily for this on Monday. This is awesome. The Festival of Old Limited Seal. Wow. That looks like so much fun. I don't expect to do well in it, but yeah, I will play it. This is the last event I'm playing before the Easter break. And I will be uploading a lot of stuff that I've done, so this is the last thing you'll see. I'll post this after the daily. And I don't know when. I hope to be able to post everything during Friday here. I have Bava promised to do some more videos. And Will House, the guy on MagicGatheringStrat.com, my buddy and companion there. Business companion. That's not any other sort of companion. Will has promised to do some videos, and I have a few other people talking about videos as well, so I hope there will be content during Easter holiday. I have not left you without content for 3 days ever before, and that's kind of sick. I should be able to not publish something on the YouTube channel, but I just can't stay away. So there will be some content. If nothing else, the things that I haven't posted. This is my non-posted stuff. Right now we're waiting for draft 17, 18 for this Phantom Seal and for the Burn daily event. Oh, I hope this fills. The problem with loving M13 is that they don't always fill. I'm down to 2 tickets on my account, and so I can't even afford to buy myself an M13 booster pack here. But I have 21 Gatecrash, so I need to do some selling. But I don't want to sell this Gatecrash; they will go up in value a lot just in a few months. And right now they are at a very low value. But I'm just rambling. Alright, we have our sealed pole. Let's check it for bombs. And Talrand's Magma Quake. That's something. They are not bombs, either of them. But they are good cards. Okay, let's check this. I love myself a Prized Elephant. I love Healer of the Pride. I like Griffin Protector. Maybe I should just be the blue-white guy here. This looks like a pretty white thing. So what does blue have to offer? Just because a blue-white deck beat me. Essence Scatter absolutely gains some value with Talrands in the deck. I'll play Diabolic Revelation in Sealed, absolutely. I've had some success with that card. Oh, my dear friend Mr. Black. What? It just keeps coming. Okay, Talrand is probably getting to sit on the bench here. Looks like a pretty sweet white-black deck. But Magma Quake is a pretty good card. You know what happened when I went black-red with in the Krenko sealed? That wasn't very good. I don't like red here actually. I'll discard it right out of hand. So, my dear, dear friend Green, you have always been there for me, haven't you? But you are not fucking there this time. No, you're not. You are out. And I think blue is out too. You can't splash. How much? What about this blue-black build then? There's like cute stuff in white, but there isn't really anything powerful. And they say to play your bombs. And I tried the black-white exalted thing and it didn't work, but oh, I love those healers. This is kind of a splash. Okay. The blue isn't very impressive, but this is a 23 card deck. It has 14 creatures, and the Healer of the Pride stuff could buy me time to set up what I need to set up. So how many instants or sorceries is this? Crippling Blight is an enchantment. But it is Sign in Blood, it's murder. And it's Rise from the Gate, Public Execution, Diabolic Revelation. It's just 5. So we could play Mind Rot. We don't have anything blue to play really. It just doesn't cut it, does it? What about the red? We have Krenko's Command, Chandra's Fury, Return to Slag, Magma Quake. That's 3, but the black ones are more powerful. I don't want to splash. And if I go blue-white, I just have nothing. I have Safe Passage. Well then, do I cut the healer for Safe Passage? It should make the curve better. Also adds another sorcery. Then I could be cutting Crippling Blights for additional sorceries out of the sideboard. Do I have anything to hold the ground? I don't have an Evolving Wilds. Who is holding the ground here? Is it public execution and murder who's holding the ground? And one pie night talk. And double kraken hatchling, but I don't have oh my god. Oh. What did I just do? Yeah, I added the entrancer. Pretty crowded spot. Do I want to go to 13 creatures? I don't really want to go to 13 creatures. They say it's okay to have a worse curve. Okay, I'm moving one Crippling Blight to the sideboard. So let's note the stuff in the sideboard. There's Crippling Blight. There's Erase. There's a War Priest. There is so much nice blue-white stuff. But I want Talrand and the Archeomancer to count. So I have to do the blue way. The black way, and the black cards are just more powerful. Mind Rot, Duress, and Harbor Serpent. This is my 17 land triple color deck. I should maybe go 18 here. This is not a stable land base. Just 6 blue. But here can man see you don't need 6 blue, 8 black. 8 black for Murder, Nighthawk, and Shade. Signing Blood. I think this is not very good. I want to add another blue. This was a really hard pool. A really hard pool. 3 white cards, 3 white lands. The classic splash, it's not good at all. Ring of Crap. I think this is my deck. And I am skeptical to the safe passage. But it is a sorcery. Healer of the Pride. I might play the Healer of the Pride instead. No, I need to up my sorcery count. I think it's the right call. I have Signing Blood, Murder, Safe Passage, Rise from Real, Public Execution, and Revelation. There's a lot of sweet white stuff here, but there is a Nighthawk, a Murder, Public Execution. And if you Diabolic Revelation should be able to be resolved in Swiss. Hey, double Essence Scatter. That's 8. 8 sorceries. And I really want 9 with their Archeomancer and Talrand. So 8 is great. And I think Essence Scatter is a little better in sealed than it is in draft. But I really want to add the healer. The safe passage is in the 3 casting cost card anyway, because you never do it on 3. But of course it's nice that it costs 3, as you can keep 3 mana up easier than 4. But Healer of the Pride is so sweet. It messes up the curve, it does... no, I will keep the safe passage in. What do you say? Safe passage or Healer of the Pride, and go to this really bad curve. This is like the classic poor curve. Imagine Talrand is out, they cast their bomb, I scatter it, I get a Drake, I rise from the grave, their bomb, I get another Drake. Should be sweet. But I am now the control deck, and I played the Vedalken Entrancer just because I was so devastated by Entrancers yesterday. By that Dutch pro guy, he was really good. And he kicked my ass with an inferior deck. Jaspar Bongaards. So I will now try to be a little more like Jasper and play controlish and do good things instead of random things like I often do. I am going for the mocks. It's March the 29th. I am the Magic Online Championship for April, Season 4, 2013 is M13 sealed. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm practicing here, and I just 4-0'd a Pauper Daily, so I have 9 qualified points now, with 19 days to go until the end of the qualifying season, so I am pretty confident. But if I win this draft, I will be even happier. I will be so happy. Old limited sealed. Goddamn. 10 boosters, that's a lot. That's a huge card pool. I'm gonna have a look at MagicGatheringStrat. Good article by Gareth and Dark. What was I doing here really? Yeah, I was gonna check my... here's my countdown. Yeah, 9. Yes, 4-0 finish. So I have 19 days, 17 hours. It feels like I could easily make that, but I've gone 2 weeks without getting a single QP before when I tried. So and 7 of them come from Pauper events and just 2 from draft. Got to get more coffee. It's time. We're playing CC Hitchy. If I sometimes sound like I'm out of breath when I'm recording here in the villa, it's because the villa is huge. There is a large stairway, and you have to go down and up, and to get the coffee I had to run up and down flight of stairs, and I am a computer geek sitting in front of a computer, so I don't have the endurance. Chichichi is not here because he maybe hates his pool. Let's see if he's actually submitted a deck. Yes, he was the first one to submit the deck. That's very dangerous, because if he's the first one, he's probably aware of what he's doing, and we want to keep the hope up. So we do want to trash him. We want to crush him with our awesome blue-black control deck. When I won that Pauper Daily yesterday, I was very, very relieved of all the stress I had with those 17 tournaments without the QP, and now I feel a bit zen about the whole thing. You know, it's like, it's so fun to play Magic again. And I'm really wanting Chichichi to show up. I don't want to get a win because of him timing out. I really want to play, just experience Magic 2013. I love this core set. It's so good. It's the best core set I've seen. It's actually the best draft format I've seen. I love a clean, balanced draft format like this. I'm not the guy who love Extort and Blood Rush and stuff like that. It's fun, but I somehow never do really well in the current draft format if it's not the core set. I am a core set drafter. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, he's been gone sufficiently for me to get worried about him, and especially worried about me and my connection. So I'm gonna look at the Pauper game, though don't be afraid, I will not refer it. I will not comment it as I did once. Nobody commented on that. Did you think that was fun? Or was it horrible? Look at this. This is Ninja Teachings against Is It Post. Never a happy day for Ninja Teachings. Let's just notice the names. Sag Dude is the Ninja Teachings guy. And yeah. Hipple B is a post player. And soon it will say Hipple, or soon, within like 90 minutes, it will say Hipple B won the duel. But Shihichi isn't here. Where is he gone? By the way, I don't know if you guys who watch this Phantom Seal are really interested in Pauper, but do you like these daily event articles on MagicGatheringStrat that I write? Do you like that I am changing up the decks? Now I played Messel Delver, and I've been playing Trinket Control and now Burn. So what do you think about it? Please let me know. I'm still succeeding in, there are now almost 150 subscribers to the channel, and it's growing quickly. We had the second best day ever yesterday, but I'm still trying to answer every comment I receive. And I'm so happy that you give me comments on YouTube. There will come a day when I can't comment on everybody, but I will try. I love the fact that you commented that you like this channel. And tell me what you want. I take requests. Please let me know what you want on the channel. I'll try to provide it after April the 17th. Because right now I am grinding for the MOX, and it looks like Chichichi is about to give me the free win here. But there's still 2 minutes to go. Though now time is definitely... I just answered the Luxikoif on the site that I've taken his lessons about time. It is a legitimate way to win tournament Magic online, by timing out people. The clock is very important, and actually conceding before the game ends is an error, and you should not do it. You should always play out the game and try to waste as much time as possible for your opponent, because it's an edge, and you don't give up edges in gambling. If you want to be the best Magic Online player, you have to take all your edges, and that is definitely an edge. And that's why playing a complicated deck such as the Temporal Fissure Storm or Is It Post it takes a lot of practice before you can take it to the tournament room, because you have to do it quickly enough so you don't get timed out, because you can't allow people to win against you because they time you out. Yeah. Oh, how is it going for Ninja Teachings? What do you think of my English, by the way? Has it improved? I don't know. It's probably the same, but I'm trying to be less. I just did that. I heard it, and I'm trying to breathe less, drink less in the mic. I'm trying to be more fluent in my English. So let me know what you think. Are you ever bothered by this weird accent? He had the Muldrifter, but the Is It Post has mystical teachings. That's not good. At 15, I'll let it down to 15 here, but at 15 he should be awarded a duel loss. Or even a match loss, I can't remember. I think it might be a match loss. So run, Chichichi, run to your computer. Do it. Yesterday I would have been crying for him to miss this, but now I don't really care. I want to play my deck. But I win the match. Wow. Yeah, that's a free win. No show. I'll write here. Where is my rating at? Oh, 1697 after the 4-0 yesterday. And 1637 for limited. Okay, so now I have a pause. See you for second round. We are at the critical stage in the ninja teachings versus it's the counter war over the mnemonic wall. Mnemonic wall will hit the game, hit the battlefield and get back a ghostly flicker. Right? Ghostly flicker is in the graveyard. Oh, it's targeting capsize. Wow, this is not fun magic. But both these decks have become very, very hard to play with Temporal Fissure Storm in the format with Stormpost decks. And I think both of these decks are bad choices for the meta. Is it post is in about the same situation as Blue-Black Trinket Control. It beats the aggro decks. It has a lot of problems with Fissure, but is it post has a harder time beating Stompy. Ninja Teaching is just dated, can't really beat Delver because it's too slow, and nobody should ever play it. I asked somebody for a Popper walkthrough about how do you sideboard against Ninja Teachings, and he said like 2009 called and wanted its deck back. But it's a neat idea. Not playing Aqueducts looked like a major mistake here. But here it is. Hibbleby has won the game. Oh, while waiting here, I have talked to the creator of Simic Stormpost, and he likes to call it Blue-Green Fissure Post, so that will probably be the name of it. There will be some material coming up on the Fissure Post deck, on the Blue-Green Fissure Post deck, and also some articles on MagicGatheringStrat, so stay tuned. I won't say anything more, this is just an Easter egg, good timing for you for watching this video, but there will be. Melub here says that Pauper is a great challenge because there's so many common cards, and that's why Pauper is a brewer's paradise. Listen to the Deluxekoff interviews, and yeah, there's a lot of brewing to be done in Pauper. And now it's time for the second round, and here is Deluxekoff himself getting killed by Lush Growth. He doesn't like that I split the last round on my 4-0 because he's just crushing everybody, and he's a much better player than I. Okay, we're discussing Lush Growth, if it's good card in hexproof or not, and he's playing it now, but I am not convinced that it is such a great choice. Alright. Okay. I thought that when I had a new account like this, nobody would find me and I could like not get disturbed while I play, because when I am on this account, I'm usually playing all the time. But yeah, it's so fun to chat to you guys anyway. But if I am in a game, please don't chat too much with me, and I'll tell you if I am. Some people begin by asking me if I am in a game, and that is probably a good way to do it. So this guy has already got one match of practice with his deck. So he's much more skilled than I am. Yes, I would like to play first. No black. But I do have the white in my stupid 3-color deck. Can I keep this? This is probably... This is one of those hands that is a clear mulligan. This is the hands I love to keep. But it has 2 lands. It has 4 cards that cost 4 more. It's a mulligan. It's quite clearly mulligan. Listen to Limited Resources, the podcast about mulliganing. This is the hand you throw back. And that's a much better hand. So, yep. And of course you can't base your decision on what hand you received. But that was a clear mulligan. Nothing was happening in this hand. There's not much happening in this hand either, but any land will activate the Archaeomancer, who I can't play. Hopefully I'll find a swamp for my murder. Murder Archaeomancer is pretty strong. I get to play the Welkin turn. So, and this guy's here, he has made his mulligan decision, so I don't know what the holdup is. He's thinking about letting me enter my combat phase or not. Does he want to do something before my combat phase? Oh, this is so hard. Oh, maybe I'll do something nasty in my combat phase. No, this guy is distracted by something. And yeah, maybe he'll just let his clock go to waste. Welkin turn is a very strong card in M13 Limited because it will hit you for 2 every turn after the second one. And sometimes that could be enough. I think it isn't as strong as it was in Zendikar, but it still is very strong. I rate it as a 3rd to 5th pick, and I rate it slightly above Windrake, but I know Limited Resources does, but I'm starting to doubt that. I think that paying 1 colorless mana for the extra toughness creates a flyer that's much harder to kill. Guys with 1 toughness, they are very, very easy to kill in this format. Here I'm very clearly playing, very easily deciding to play the Welkin turn and get some action going before Essence Gather. I'll be happy to Essence Gather next turn and even get the Essence Gather back. I always play mana before combat. It gives me more mana. I listened to East West Draftcast episode 74 and that convinced me. I did a horrible mistake in an earlier Phantom Sealed with not playing out mana before attacking. And now having a lot more mana out before attacking will create a situation where you actually... I have to counter that guy. Creates a situation where you have access to more combat tricks and your opponent just has a lot more things to worry about. Do you think I can ride this thing to the win? Probably not. Archaeomancering for Essence Gather now will be fun, but I would much rather do it for Murder. Murder is a lot stronger card than Essence Gather. He spends a turn signing in blood. And that actually gives me... it gives me 1 turn less to kill him, so let's do this. I will now first Essence Gather, then Murder maybe, and then Archaeomancer Murder. And now we are at the stage where I could let the guy on the ground live. But I'm not gonna let Bloodhunter Bat resolve. So my plan now is to murder somebody. That's a great plan, isn't it? I want to murder somebody. I'll murder somebody. I'll murder his awesome 6-drop that he's gonna play right now. No way! He killed the Welkin turn. It's all over. That was my whole plan. I'm sorry. God damn, skill freak. think it's still the murder I want to flash back. He has 6-7 cards in his hand, and my hand is spent. Well, that's a girl I would like to murder. She's not a girl anymore. I love the old picture. Might have been a bit sexist. Archetypes for murder. But still it's 6 cards against my 3, so I am in pretty bad shape here. I have no idea why he's not playing his cards, so he probably has 5 volcanic geysers in his hand, or like 1,000 lands. I'm not exaggerating. That's a hard one. It's Blade Tusk Boar. And do we murder him? We are not gonna murder him this turn. We are gonna play the Entrancer, play the Kraken Hatchling, and start a long job of milling him. I did include those fancy planes in my deck, didn't I? So M13, Phantom Seal, this is the deck. Yeah, there are planes in this deck. Yeah. Come on, Blade Tusk Boar. So now the question is, if he doesn't play anything else, but he has 6 cards in his hand, so of course he will play something else. He will play Primal Clay as a 2/2 flyer. That means I can play Servant of Neferox and keep up both Murder and Vedalken mana. It will take 7 turns to mill him out. And I think I might need to murder Blade Tusk Boar here. Need that white mana. There is a fire elemental. She isn't that dangerous. So who is in the grave? Who is in the grave? Bloodhunter Bat looks pretty good. Or a fire elemental. I think attack with the servant and then rise from the grave with fire elemental. Yeah, that's probably it. And save a blue mana for that. He just takes that because he probably has a lot of damage for me. I'm not sure here. I do like the Bloodhunter Bat, but I think it is the fire elemental. How can he still have 5 cards in his hand? I don't understand it. Well, I gotta kill the fire elemental here. It does 7 points of damage. It can stand 6, so I'm gonna block it with everything, and he can just kill 2 of my guys. Waiting for blockers to be ordered. So how... I think he's gonna have to destroy the fire elemental, unless he has something that can deal with it. And he does. I do mill him. Another bat. Though this situation looks pretty good to me. Let's trade. My 3-drop for your 4-drop. Vedalken and Trancer, can you do it? He has 6 turns to live until I milled him out. Is that true? 14, 11. Oh my god. But Krenko is too slow here, I think. I don't think Krenko can do it. Can he? Okay, now we can do it. And safe passage might actually be a card here. Of course you can get killed and transfer. Oh my god! 7. It's a diabolic revelation for 2. And it's murder public execution? No, I already cast murder. So it's do I want the planes? So planes public execution. How much mana do I have? 5, 7. I need public execution, definitely. Do I need... It's absolutely public execution next turn. But what else? I think it might actually be the planes for the safe passage. Or an island for the Vedalken and Trancer. Or the Vampire Night, a public execution Vampire Nighthawk. That's my choice. So I have 15. We still have 4 cards in hand. Okay, I will now publicly execute. I will do that in his... I can't let him untap again, so I have to do it now. Some goblins. And then Nighthawk next turn, right? Now I'm falling behind on the clock. So I might have to go silent. God damn, double mark. I'm gonna need that play now. That's pretty good. It's a shame he didn't attack there first. Hit cards. So he goes down to 6-5. Well, he has 2 attack phases left. Alright, he's at 5, he attacks. He's at 2, he attacks, and then he's dead. So he must kill me in 2 attack phases. So Kraken Hatchling is now gonna get thrown under the bus. Well, pretty good. He had all the removal, that's what he had. But Kraken Hatchling is still gonna get thrown under the bus. Okay. Hey, check what's under that bus. These guys do 7 damage. So I'm blocking. I can use him once, but I need to use him twice, right? I can get him down to 4. Yeah, but I only use him once. He has 3 more draw phases, so I can't use him now. And I think I'll just have to... reduce the power on that thing. And note that Crippling Blight didn't do much against this deck. And then I have to take this last swing and mill him out. Yeah, I have to take it. And if he has any sort of direct damage or anything, I'm dead. And now he's really slow rolling me. In case I'm not winning this. Yes! Okay, that was pretty hard. His deck was fantastic. So what do I do against such reckless hate? What's in my sideboard? Crippling Blight was obviously not very good. The Mind Rot and the Res should be pretty good against all his removal. Healer of the Pride should be awesome. But I do need to get those. The Surprise Erase is pretty devastating. But what to take out? Maybe it is the Prowler actually. But go down in creatures. So what's this? 42 cards. He wasn't blue, no. Well, Welkin turn doesn't do a lot, does he? And that's like the only creature I would have cut. He's gonna be thinking about safe passage all the time, so let's not play it. And the life gain comes from Healer of the Pride. I can't really afford to push another Healer of the Pride into the deck. Except that I can. I'm not sure about that sideboarding at all. And I really need to have one of every land. And this is bad because the Vampire Nighthawk looks very hard to play, but I will have to keep this. Double Healer of the Pride is pretty good. Now I have the mana for it, and I can counter something that will buy me valuable time here. And he misses his land drop. Yes! And double Healer of the Pride should wreck him. Wow, I'm short on time. Yes, counter the first thing you see. Then I'll cast another Healer of the Pride and the rest next turn. Okay, I'm shutting up now because I'm so behind on time. Well, that was a premature concede given the fact that he had Mark of the Vampire in public execution, but Talrand probably felt just overwhelming to him, and I am now in the final of this tournament, and the next round is just about to begin, and maybe QPs just come in bunches. QPs in bunches, that would be sweet. I am willing to accept another QP. I think I played pretty well there. And it is now the final versus Rowan, who is probably amazing. He hasn't lost the game yet. But I'm sick and tired of losing finals. So I'm going to crush him. I wonder why I played so slow. I was distracted by messages and talking, but it was still very, very slow in the last game. And now I will trash. I will completely devastate Rowan 22. Let's spend some time looking him up. I think I recognize his name, but Rowan is a card, isn't it? Search for player Rowan 22. He doesn't have any constructed results, which is of course good for me. Let's be cautious. Let's play first. Maybe this is a deck that doesn't really want to play first. I'm keeping this. It's clunky, but keepable. I have the crippling bite to defend me. I will get the extra swamp. And I do have some islands in the deck. Another black deck. I don't know about Kraken Hatchling. It might be pretty bad in this matchup. We shall see. He is lacking one color, or he's playing all black. Servant of Nephorox. There's a target for the shade. But I can just kill him the next turn instead. Or I can just play Crippling Blight Servant. So, Servant. Always yield to your own exalted triggers. And now my hand is pretty spent. I don't know if I should go for go to kill the Death Touch guy. But naturally he will play something else. So I think I will stick with the Air Assault. Okay, that doesn't... Oh, he might be having... He might have Elder Worm or something. Maybe I should just smash him as hard as I can here. I think I will. I will score at least 5, maybe 6. I think he's going for the exalted guy, but he's not. Yes, 5 cards in hand. Green black. Wasn't Rowan a green card? But I'm off to a good start here. I have 3 turn clock on him to find some air defense. And that's unfortunate actually. That could matter a lot. So rats. I should have played the planes the round before. Didn't think of rats. Pretty stupid. So let's just hope I am not drawing. He still doesn't have it. I fear Elder Scale Worm a lot here now. But I feel a bit safe with the public execution. So let's just use the 3 turn clock here and see what happens. I now protect it with public execution. And it could go all the way. He should have Primadoxes. But they don't do much now, do they? And I will save my public execution until I'm forced to use it. Or he has a blocker for the air. He has all the mana in the world. But that guy doesn't do anything. Plummet. Green ring, pretty slow at this time. Yeah, you go ahead and have the green ring. Green ring. My notes are so bad that I can't really read them. Duskmantle Prowler. Now I have the Sign in Blood kill. I hope he doesn't have any life gain. Mark of the Vampire would really suck. Maybe that was stupid. Yeah, I should have defended against Mark of the Vampire instead. Damn, I'm so stupid. Oh, that was just overkill. Oh my god. No, why did I do that? I don't play Bone Beetles, not even in Primadox decks. But he doesn't have Mark of the Vampire. Wow, that was really unnecessary then. Why is the guy playing Fog? And if he's playing Fog, why isn't he attacking? Okay, so he has one more draw, but now I am defended against Mark of the Vampire, which is the most likely life gain spell. Berserk, Berserk. Yes. So what do we have? We have a typical Primadox deck. So what helps against that? Actually, Crippling Blight was pretty good against him. While the white stuff wasn't that good. Mind Rot Duress. We don't need a Harbor Serpent, we don't need a War Priest. Do we need our second Crippling Blight? Possibly. I think we're gonna do that. And maybe put in another Healer of the Pride? No, I think this is good. I'm tempted by Mind Rot, really tempted by Mind Rot, but he drew all the cards in the world and they didn't do much, so let's think that we can win. So I took out Safe Passage and I put in Crippling. The Sign in Blood makes this a keepable hand. The Murder also helps, of course. A Visionary or something will now be played. No, it's the Ring. I don't fear the Ring that much because I have real life removal. The Ring is kind of slow, but I need to get something going. And there is something. And I hope the third turn play doesn't come out, because the third turn play will be critical here. Or that it is a Servant. It is a Servant. So I can destroy it and then have Essence Gather mana. I'll go with the Prowler and then cast the Shade next turn, because I want to do some damage. Yield to my own Exalted triggers. Bond Beetle. It's Bond Beetle. Well, it will be really, really hard to murder the Bond Beetle. But I don't really have to, do I? I will murder it if it does anything. Luckily, it doesn't do stuff, because it's just so worthless. Now that guy he wanted to murder. Well, that doesn't prevent the effect. He doesn't seem very experienced. It's not like playing against good Jaspar, because he was just crushing me. He only has one card and I have double murder. I'm gonna keep one swap in my hand now to protect myself against rats. He still can't block. I will murder at the end of his turn. Play an island here. Because then I know if there is something else that needs to be murdered. But there isn't. that was stupid tapping. Getting back murder. It's the green ring at its worst. Visionary doesn't do much. But in 2 turns he might be a contender. And that will probably be way too late. I like to keep the mana open now for murders. I will not play the Entrancer. So I can murder in response to Mark of the Vampire. Westwood Gorger. And I think he just doesn't matter, so we will finish him with the Velkin turn. And we will play the Entrancer. And he now needs to draw a planet, basically, because I will still be able to kill the blocker in the air. Ravenous Rats is of course a problem. Yes! Fantastic. QPs come in bunches. And in the last tournament before the Easter break, I take my 10th QP. So I win this Phantom Seal. It's the first Phantom Seal I win. And I love it. I want to write an article about it. Oh, that's so sweet. 70 tournaments in a row and then I just win 2, of which one was a 4-0 Pauper Daily. So, thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. And I am such a happy boy now. I have 10 QPs for my the mocks. And I'm just excited! It's fantastic! Thank you for watching this Phantom Seal number 5.